We also want to build the leaders. We don't want to be the founders at all time. We are building the leaders. Somebody like who can make your brand hero to zero or zero to hero. Either way, we establish our as a brand. We don't want to sell something. We want to build something. First, try your market like in very core focus area. Don't be everywhere. Don't try to be everywhere. Build the storyline and then position yourselves to the international market.
Hello and welcome to Indusfood Elite, and I'm Ruchira Sharma. On the series, we've been featuring industry leaders from the global food diaspora. As we speak, Indian brands are expanding their foothold across the world. But what does the roadmap ahead look like? What are the key challenges and what are the opportunities? To know more about that, I am joined by Mr. Chetan Kanani, co-founder and CEO of Alpino Foods, a brand that has been famous for its special offerings and especially its nutrition-based snacks. Thank you, Chetan, for joining us today.
Thank you, Ruchira, for having me, and thank you to Indusfood for organizing this amazing session.
Sure. So let me understand from you, while Indian brands are going global,
Yeah.
you as a leader have navigated some major challenges, market volatility, and also seen rapid growth.
Yeah.
So what is your key leadership lesson?
We operate into very niche market in India. Basically, it is about the health. So we have to pick and choose our audience at very initial level. Considering going global, definitely. So there are two factors. Like one, how we operate domestically, and how we operate internationally.
That differs.
Yeah. So internationally, it is still very new segment for us because a lot of brands have been doing since decades. We specifically believe because whether it is a domestic or international, we always focus on finance, which is
Yeah.
we want to ensure that your working capital sits at the best level, apart from profitability, because your cash flow is main thing. So this is what we ensure. Another thing that we always ensure, because we also want to build the leaders. We don't want to be the founders at all time. We are building the leaders who can move going forward, who can build those channels independently, have those relationship with those international vendors. So we believe in making the founders, and we want to we want to ensure that we also become enablers of them. So these are the two core things that we mostly focus on.
All right. So moving on from there, Indian snacking habits have also evolved as we speak. We have moved from traditional formats to more modern, healthier options. And there has been this huge shift towards healthy food. So how do you see this entire mindset change reshaping the future of Indian packaged food industry?
Very right. Yeah, you're very right. Indian consumer has become more aware. Like they are very conscious. They are very skeptical about, specifically after COVID, what they consume. They look after the label. They look after the nutrition. So now we specifically like if I talk about the habits, earlier it was more of a occasional base.
Yes.
Now it is a lifestyle base, that
It's a whole chain.
it's whole change. Like in morning you want to have not very sugary breakfast. You want very light, but you want heavy, that it goes on till afternoon.
And everybody has more protein.
Yes. And at the same time, because we operate in very fitness market, so we also want to be aware that it is not about that all day you talk about the health. Sometimes it has to be a mixture of the guilt as well. Indulgence, it is very much needed. And initially we just focus on this core segment, and then we are operating that. Let's say if I talk about the specific products, we are doing oats. So oats is something that it is very boring sometimes,
Yes.
but it is also healthier. So what we did a combination of both taste and healthy, and we have made it very indulgence, that you want guilt if you consume it, even though it is a chocolatey. So this is what we are doing.
So as you mentioned, Indian consumer attitudes around nutrition, real labels, clean eating, healthier snacks have really moved rapidly.
Yeah.
So how do you track these insights and translate that into product development or into your marketing strategy?
Okay, so from the start, we mainly believe in listening to our customers. I think these are the somebody like who can make your brand hero to zero or zero to hero. Either way, So we listen to the customers, we go through all the datas in Amazon, we spoke to them on calls through our database, we listen to them, and then we do a small round of the validation with them, that whether this is fine, if you are adding this much of sugar, if you are adding no added sugar, or if you are adding this sort of ingredients, are you fine with it? We trial in our own circle, and we trial with a small sample size, and then once we are validated through, definitely iteration goes through them, and then we educate them that this is what we are doing, whether you and your family is fine with us, whether you will consume during your breakfast or snack habits, and then we execute at the large level. So these are the fundamentals that we follow through the process, starting from the product development to marketing and educating the customers.
All right. So, Alpino, as you were telling me earlier, has its presence in more than 7 countries across the globe. So, it definitely has the potential to appeal to global conscious
Definitely,
customers.
yeah.
But as a brand, what are the key challenges that you face, and what are the opportunities that you see for brands like yours?
Great. So I'll talk about the opportunity first. Being in the Indian market, when we talk about the health, it's very easy to talk about the international market because people are already aware. They don't like protein. Indians are protein deficient, but health awareness is already there. So this is the key fundamental key advantages for us. But at the same time, we face a lot of competition also there. Like many brands are operating there. So what we are focusing that we establish our as a brand. Like we don't want to sell something, we want to build something, and this is exactly. So this is what we believe, that we want to build a storyline, we want to build a positioning, and then we want to talk with the customers, have their products tried and tested. About the challenges, still I think, as I mentioned, Indian still believes that they want to sell anything, but we as matlab, we mostly have to believe in that we want to build something that can go out of the in any part of the world. And definitely I think we lacks into compliances and the fundamentals as well, that at the from the first day we go on selling to all across the world, but we have to be ready with it, with the certification, with the compliance, with the labeling requirements. So these are the two things that I would suggest anybody to focus on initially level.
Okay, so great points there, Chetan. But any advice that you'd like to give young founders who want to move ahead from the startup stage to a globally scalable, relevant brand?
So initially I would say first try your market like in very core focus area. Don't be everywhere. Don't try to be everywhere. Just be in your circle. Just pick one specific city or pick one a state where you think your product is relevant. So start small. One thing. Second, as I mentioned, that focus on a brand positioning. This is the core thing that I've been telling to, like, whenever I go, I talk to a lot of people. I talk to a lot of small startups. So just focus on your positioning, that what your brand is telling, what is your storyline, how you're building it, how your product is coming out of the factory. Just don't talk about the product features, talk about the backend side as well. Build the storyline and then position yourselves to the international market.
So one last question. You're here at Indusfood 2026. It's a global B2B platform, and it's connecting buyers, policymakers, distributors, strategic partners. So what is your expectation from Indusfood 2026?
So I would say, I think that now, because a lot of buyers are coming from outside India, there has to be a specific nutrition health focus whole which defines all the brands. Because like when we participate, we are in midst of the lot of giants. So we don't want to be there. We want our own positioning, that probably if somebody is aware about the health, if somebody specific is dealing into this category, they can come and go. They can talk about the products and the brand line. So this is one. Second, I would suggest probably it has to be communication after the expo as well, that what is the position with the buyers, what are your suggestions, what buyers are saying, what are the brand perspective. So yeah, I think, and probably we are doing everything that is possible, bringing a lot of buyers from international. So that is already a good thing.
Great. And you were also featured recently as Forbes under 30 under 30.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
congratulations for
Thank you so much. Thank you.
that. I'm sure you're an inspiration to many young leaders. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.